Hey y'all, welcome to Lunar Tarot. Today's message is for the collective and it is meant to be found in divine timing. It is a timeless tarot message. And all that means is whenever this message comes across your feed, whenever you stumble upon it, you can know that it is a message meant for you. All right? We are going to start off with an oracle card just to see what kind of energy is coming out for us today. All right. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm super grateful y'all have made it here for this message. We get Renee, she who hopes, love, hope, relationships. I always get the sense it's someone pining after something. You know, we can see she's got the crown on her head. She's looking at this frog. She's hoping it turns into her prince, right? All right, y'all. Let's hop on into these cards. Let's see what's going on here. And we are starting off Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. Court cards can represent people in our lives. Knights, someone who's taking some sort of action. All right. Kings tend to be more of a guiding, authoritative influence on our lives. Pentacles, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's really more about the energy they're carrying, right? Now, this Knight of Pentacles, he is a slow-moving knight. He is focused on building stability, abundance. Okay. The King of Wands, he is more concerned with like passion projects, purpose-driven projects, all right? It's like some sort of project that you are trying to embark on. On the one hand, you want this long-term stability. On the other hand, you want your work to mean something, for it to be purposeful, okay? Which is a wonderful place to be in. I feel like, you know, it's something that can happen. It's something that is a possibility for you. Okay, you've got the support in this King of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands kind of coming forward, just helping to guide you on this path. All right. And next up, we've got Five of Swords, Two of Swords. Five of Swords is a card of victory, okay? Now we're paired with the Two of Swords, which seems to speak to some sort of indecision. Okay, this person does not feel 100% prepared to make this decision. That's why she's kind of holding back, right? She's got this blindfold on. It would be a lot easier for her to throw the sword if she didn't have the blindfold on. She would know what she was dealing with, right? Now, Five of Swords, I will say, is this card. It can be a card of hollow victory, all right? This was an easy victory for this person right here, okay? And I feel like that could be what's kind of holding you back from making your decision. It's like, well, that was easy. Like, that was easier than it should have been. And you're just kind of questioning this victory. Like, did I really earn it? Did I really do the thing? All right. You got the victory. You definitely got the victory. I feel like you might not feel like it's a victory just yet. All right, next up, we've got the Star card with the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this Knight of Pentacles coming in. The Star card representing hope, optimism. All right, it's some sort of possibility for the future. That's the kind of energy that you keep holding on to. All right, is you have got so much hope and optimism for your future. All right, and this Knight of Pentacles, he is coming back in and he is saying, yep, let's get going on it. Let's take some sort of action with it. He is just, you know, Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight. He does want you to take action, all right? But it is a much more deliberate kind of action. It's really planning things out. It's, you know, lining up all those little details. It's that earth sign energy of grounded. Let's make sure we're making the right decisions. Okay. So it's like, your head is up in the clouds with this star, and the Knight of Pentacles is bringing you back down to earth and saying, look, we can get there. We can build this. But you need to be a little bit smarter in how we're making these decisions moving forward. Right? All right, and next up we've got the Sun with the Queen of Cups. The Sun is that card of freedom, of success, of abundance. Queens, again, a court card, so it can represent someone in your life, more of a guiding, maybe intuitive influence on your life. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the important thing with the Queen of Cups, she really encourages you to lead with your heart. Okay? This is a card, she has gotten to where she is because she has trusted that inner voice of her heart, because she has followed what her heart has told her. This is the way, this is the path. She is saying, yeah, that abundance that you seek, this freedom that you're going after, it's absolutely there. Just make sure you're listening to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Okay? All right, and next up, okay, we've got the Emperor with the Knight of Cups. Emperor can represent the self in a tarot spread, okay? This is you coming forward, right? And paired with the Knight of Cups, Knights, again, someone encouraging us to take some sort of action. Cups, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the Cup sign is all about love, relationships, family, friendships, emotions, okay? Now, what's interesting with the Emperor, he is very much an authority figure, okay? I kind of feel like the Knight of Cups is, he's coming out to tell you, just soften up just a little bit as you're moving through this, okay? Just, yes, you're incredibly focused. You are trying to accomplish a lot, okay? I feel like Knight of Cups is just encouraging just a little bit of softness moving through this energy. A little bit of compassion. Cups is, like we said, the card of the suit of love and relationships, okay? It's emotions. So it's understanding this, is an emotional project as much as it's a project geared towards creating that stability. Okay, so understand that for some people that you're working with, this is going to be an emotional kind of a deal. All right, bottom of the deck cards. Here's the good news. We've got 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, that card of fortune after difficulty, of happily ever after. It's really just, such beautiful energy to be carrying with you. And we're paired with Queen of Pentacles. Queens, again, that guiding influence. Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But she is someone, yes, she is incredibly abundant. Yes, she has the blessing of stability with her abundance. She is also someone who is compassionate, who is giving, who is charitable, okay? And I feel like she's coming out to say, look, when you hit this 10 of Cups energy, when you get to this happily ever after, do not forget to have compassion. Do not forget to be charitable. Do not forget to take care of the other people in your lives, right? They are just as important as, they helped you get to this place. It is very important that you help take care of them after they have helped you so much. All right. We're going to pull some more oracle cards just to see what else is coming out. I keep looking at this first oracle card, Miss Renee, She Who Hopes. And I just keep getting the idea that you are, it's like you're focused so much on work that you want to make sure that you can bring this loving relationship into your life as well. And we talked about Knight of Cups encouraging you to be a little bit softer. I think that's going to help bring this relationship in. Okay, because right now I think people are seeing you as the emperor. You're all work and no play, right? That's not the most attractive thing to someone who's looking for a partner. It's kind of, I don't want to say give up on your work. This is a very important project. This is a passion driven, passion project, purpose driven work. Um, I just kind of feel like if you soften up just a little bit, so people can see the person behind that, right? All right, the first oracle card we get, I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. All right, yeah, something about this definitely feels karmic. You are working out, we talked about this is purpose driven work, this is a passion project. This is something that you are supposed to be doing. Okay, this project that you are working on. All right. And it's wonderful that you have found that purpose. Most people go through life, they don't know what their purpose is, and you finally feel like you have found it. Okay. The next card we get, the Sweet Waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. Yeah, this is what I was trying to say with the Knight of Cups coming out with the Emperor. Okay. This is understanding there's more to life than just work. These relationships, romantic or not, right? Having relationships with people in general, that's really going to help further this project, these relationships. That's the whole networking thing. But as far as fulfilling you as a person on this earth, it opening yourself up to those possibilities, to those romantic possibilities. It's going to create a lot of balance. It's going to make work a little bit easier because you're going to be just in a better place, right? There's someone else there. There's a team member there. They're your cheerleader as much as you are theirs, right? All right, that's the Sweet Waters. The next card we get, Moth, Mystery, Concealment, and Illusion. I feel like this one came out with specifically to talk about illusion because I think you're under the impression that if you just focus on work, that's all the fulfillment that you're going to need, okay? Now, I will say the bottom of the deck card, we got 10 of Cups, not 10 of Pentacles. Both are cards of fulfillment in their own right. 10 of Pentacles, that long-term stability and abundance. 10 of Cups is that emotional family fulfillment, all right? I think that you are operating from a place of work is all that matters right now. And it's just not. I think that you will find that life gets a little bit easier if you open your heart up to allowing someone else to come in, okay? And that's not to say you need to get on Tinder right now, right? But just kind of, if you make that mental shift of I'm open to that possibility, I think that's going to serve you a lot, right? And the last card we get, Trunk, stability, loyalty, reliability. Yeah, I think that's what is kind of holding you back, right? Is you are going after this stability. You don't want to bring someone in if they're not loyal, if they're not reliable. And Lord knows, finding a good partner is like digging through the racks at like a discount outlet, right? Like, Lord knows what you're going to be finding. There's probably stains all over it. It's hard. I get it. It is, dating today is not for the weak. But I think just opening yourself up to that possibility, start thinking about the kind of qualities you're looking for in a partner. Just kind of putting those thoughts out into the universe of, okay, yeah, I could see myself spending the weekend with someone. I could see myself going out to dinner with someone. You know, I hope they are, you know, kind. I hope they are reliable. I hope they are loyal. All of those great things. Just kind of start making your little checklist. Start thinking about what that person would be, what kind of qualities they would possess. Okay? All right, y'all. That is the message I have for today. I hope this helps bring some clarity and understanding to your experience. If this reading resonated, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Leave a like. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any future readings. And maybe even hit that share button. Pass this message along to someone that needs to hear it. Other than that, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a wonderful day.